Hi guys, back again with me Austin from Heart. Today I'm going to share to you my experience on Legacy Collection Fallout Power Armor action figure made by Funko. Alright, if you know what is Fallout, it is one of the most successful, I think, video game franchise, mostly based on PC, probably now in consoles. So I grew up playing Fallout Tactics, and then of course Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, which were commercial successes. So I think most of you guys will know who this or what this is actually. The power armor actually is not the character; it's the armor that is being worn here, and it's normally worn by the Brotherhood soldiers. So when I look at this figure, I knew the boy within me just want this figure, despite it's not Marvel Legends it's not from Hasbro, it's not from Mattel, which we normally get, but I'll get I'll get everything that I can have. It's Fallout, so but a lot of memories there. Anyway, let's take a look at the packaging. It's a carded packaging. Let me adjust my camera first so that we can see clearer. Alright, I don't normally keep a carded packaging, but here it is. Again, it's Fallout Legacy Collection Power Armor. It's open here, visible artwork at the back. It is by Funko. Bethesda is the game developer. Legacy Collection, again, Lone Wanderer and Power Armor. Yeah. So there are two Fallout figures in the Legacy Collection. I don't have the first one because I don't like it. But the second one, Power Armor, I kind of pass it up because it's Power Armor. So yeah. Anyway, here's the figure. It's awesome. And let's take a closer look of this guy. Alright, first of all, let's take a look at the helmet. Well, I have to say that it is sculpted very nicely. Look at that, with all the details. Ooh, I really like all those details. It's very small details, but really cool. The binoculars, probably, I'm not sure what this is. Probably a lamp. And then the nozzle here seems rubbery, I think, but still solid, still pretty solid. Look at that, you have these little dots, but it is sculpted. Okay, I can feel it. Very nice. It's a very nice sculpt on the head. And as you can see, this yellow thing down here is, I think, is transmitting oxygen, probably, okay, I may be wrong, through this component, which I'm not sure of. It's like a backpack, but something a bit more, I'm not sure. Maybe you can turn it around. So very cool. Again, one thing that I want to stress is that the paint is something that I really like. You can see that from the whole armor, see on the shoulder pad as well, it is being painted like a rusted metal, and it really fits just like the condition in the game. Just the environment in the game is a post-apocalyptic universe, so you know what to expect. Even the part on the chest here is all dirty, rusted. I really like that. Very nice so far, especially this part. I really like it. Yeah, so still very nice detail on the abdomen as well. I'll show this part. It's painted in black. One is the trigger finger, the other one is the holding hand, but we'll see through it later. And now when I look at this design, it's probably a box or something which he can open or keep something, but looking at this from the back, it reminds me of a Stormtrooper design. It is probably the inspiration when they created this, who knows, right? See, this armor is covering even his thigh to the top. I can say that this is actually works as a heavy duty armor even in the game, if I'm not mistaken. So it's really cool to see him being covered throughout his body. The knee pad or knee guard it's very thick right there. It's like a big chunk of metal walking throughout the desert. I'm not sure what it is. Is it a jetpack or something? No, nothing. Bit of detailings down here, but oh, basically I really like the paint, you know. It's all dirty all the way. Just very something that I like. Okay. Whew. Now, for the articulation, the head is on a huge ball joint. How do I know that? Because in this position you cannot really do anything because because of the nozzle, right? The sculpt is hindering him. But once you move a bit to the side, that you can do this kind of motion. You can even turn it around 360 and do something like this. So it's a huge ball joint, although it's a bit limited on this position, but that's okay for me. The shoulder pad is molded, but it follows the movement of the arm. The arm here is on a ball hinge joint, as you can see here. It's a ball hinge joint, but because of the shoulder pad, it is hindered. But you know that it's there. Okay, you can also move it like this all the way around. Now you have rotation here on the arms. You also have a hinge, but this is the extent of which you can do the bend. That's why they give this opening of the armor. Okay, not a full bend, not a 90 degrees bend, but that still works for me. And then you have rotation, and there's a hinge there, small hinge. You can move up and down. Same here, up and down. Sorry, up and down. Okay, limited again. Heavy duty armor, you have to make compromises. Anyway, alright, you have a huge ball joint down there as well, so it acts as the crunch. Okay, ab crunch, side to side movement as well, even 360. Alright, now the legs is probably on a ball joint because I don't see any hinge there. Yeah, seems to be a ball joint as well. You can do this much of a front kick. Oh, okay, I didn't know he can do that. Basically, oh no, what happened? Okay, it's under control now. The ball didn't pop off, but it still works. Okay, it's okay, don't worry. Basically, yes, you have to limit the front kick. Okay, it's not supposed to kick that much. Anyway, okay, the back kick this much. Actually, the back kick is a bit more. Okay, the leg opening is this much. Not too big, but it works for me. I mean, it's good enough. Who needs it more than that, right? And then the knee, I have to say that it's actually a double jointed knee, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it seems to be so, but because of the way it is sculpted or designed, you can only bend this much. Okay, so again, the first bend and then the second bend, which is not so much actually. Yep, it is there. See, that's the second bend, but it is hindered, so that's pretty much it. Not a 90 degrees, not a full 90 degrees, but still acceptable in a way. Okay, I'm okay with it, don't worry about it. Now the ankle, you have rotation there. I think it's a huge ball joint as well, basically. Yeah, so you can do all kind of ball joint motion, give it a little bit of pivot not so much, but it's there, up and down and rotation. Alright, well, sorry for the hiccup earlier, but anyway, it is still a very cool figure in my opinion, especially because of this and the overall paint. But not only that, you're also being given a one heck of a rifle. Is this one? It's a very cool rifle. Well, it looks like a shotgun to me because of, you know, it looks like a pump action, bang bang like that. But who knows, you know, I'm not really an expert. I forgot what kind of gun this is. It's probably a laser beam or something, you know. Or can be a grenade launcher, who knows. But it seems to be like a pump action shotgun to me. Anyway, the paint is really nice. See these little arrows is there, dirty, rusted as well. So I really like it. The trigger is the trigger hole, and the most important thing, it works. Okay, I already mentioned you that the right palm is the trigger hand. Okay, the right side. It's not the most tight palm, but it works. So what you need to do is to put the trigger finger on the hole while making sure that the other finger is holding it. And okay, that's one step. Okay, half of the step actually. But doing this alone is not enough. It can grip, not the tightest, not the best grip, but it's good enough. But what I like to do is to put the holding hand here inside to hold the pump action part of it, so it looks like he's pumping and actually shooting, and it actually helped with the grip as well. So here it is. Okay, here it is. Not the best, but still works for me. Okay, you have the trigger there, you have the left hand holding the pump action part, so that's good enough for me, and it looks cool. Alright, whoopsies. Oh, I know, I have to fix this guy. The joint on the knee here is a bit loose somewhat, and it kind of bit of a pain when, I mean, it can stand easily, don't worry about it. It's not too bad, but sometimes you have to adjust for the best weight distribution to allow for the best pose as well. Okay, and this is good enough. Okay, now let's measure him up. Okay, he stands for about, let me check, almost 6 inch. Yeah, probably taller because of the open legs. I think 6.125 probably, around that. Yeah, so a little bit off for that 6 inch, probably more, almost 6.2 probably, because of the open legs here. Let's compare him to Star Wars Black Series 6 inch figures. Han Solo is a bit smaller compared to him, and this is a first movie Star Wars from Marvel Legends. He's a bit taller, but pretty much in scale with the other guys, which is yay. Okay, so you know that you can play around with the other line as well. Okay, so just to recap, I really like the sculpt, especially on the detailings on the helmet and on the backpack. The gun, I like it. The grip on the weapon can be better, but still works. And I really like the paint on the whole armor, all the rusty. Of course, there's a bit of hiccup here and there. The quality is not the best. I mean, there's no perfection figure. It's always limitation due to technologies and stuff. But it still is one of my favorite figure. Okay, I mean, it's still bearable, still good pose. It's still a very cool figure to have. So thank you guys for watching. Austin from Boy at Heart. power armor. Boom, boom. Right. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Goodbye.